Hey guys, I've been having quite the week, and I just feel like I need to sit down and talk to you, much like you can do with me. My social media links are down below. My week has been full of awkward encounters, clumsy moments, tripping, falling, oof. It's been stressful, to say the least. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you some of the things that have been happening. To start the week, I went to the convenience store with a friend of mine, and we were going to get slushies, or whatever you guys call them wherever you are, Slurpees, or... We walk in, and we're going to get them up to the machine, and so I get it, and I can't get my lid on, so I'm pushing and trying to get it on with every ounce of strength that I have, which is not a lot, I may add. I go and I push it, crash, all over the floor. There's only one person working, and he was standing at the desk, and it's like really close so you can see clearly. He just looks over, and he looks so disappointed, and I'm like, man, I ruined your night. Like, you were almost closing, you were good. Now you have to clean up my whole mess, and it was like a whole slushy all over the floor. Might I add that this also happened last week. This was the second time to make it worse. I don't know if they're gonna let me back in. Then I went to the city for a couple days, and a lot of stuff started to happen. First of all, I was taking the bus to go to the mall, and everything was going fine. Like, I thought, okay, I might be good. Like, this is the first time something's good has come out of taking public transportation. So I'm all good, and I'm like, yes, finally. I get off the bus, and the door closes on my butt. On my butt. And I was like, oh my god, the door's closed on my butt! And everyone was laughing so hard, and I was just like struggling, and I didn't have any friends because I was going alone to meet my friend there. Oh, my butt was stuck in the door. Bus driver starts laughing, and then he's just like, oh, you need help? And I was just like, no, I'll just ride with my butt in the door, like hanging half out the bus. Yes, I need help. And then I didn't say that because, you know. And then he opened the door, and I ran into the mall. Okay, so I'm walking in the door to the mall, and I'm just going to get to the food court, my holy grail. Someone is walking in front of me, and I stepped on their heel. And they do that whole... They step, and they're almost falling forward and almost died, and then they ran into another person that held them up, and they turned around, and I was just nowhere to be seen. Okay, so you might think, I've had enough bad luck, it may get better now. So we go into the food court, because I met up with my friend, and we go to the food court, and I'm just gonna get like probably tacos, or yeah, I got tacos. Well, I tried to get tacos. We walk up to Taco Bell, and I'm ordering my stuff, so I get it, and I get it all, and then I'm walking past, and now it's my turn, and I trip over someone, and I drop my whole tray in the middle of the floor in the mall. You know, my food was fine, and it would have been like, okay, it would have been just a bit clumsy if my drink didn't spill. Like, why can't I go anywhere? See, this is what happens when I try and leave the house. Like, I have learned, just Jasmine, stick with what you know, don't leave the house. Your TV is there, your Tumblr is there, your computer, your free internet, well, not free, but you know what I mean. Okay, so lastly, and the most horrific part of the day, I was finishing my day, I just wanted to get a cool drink, so I went down to my dollar store so I could get a drink for $1, obviously. I went in, you know, it's all good. I started looking around with my friend because she wants sweets, you know, sweets are amazing. We're walking around, and I see these things that I was obsessed with as a child. They're these balls that have a scent to them, and I pick up the grape one because it's amazing. I was like, yeah, I love these. So I went to put it back in. The whole shelving unit unhooked. From the side, it started to come down slowly and penetrate me in the hip. And I was like, oh my god. So I was like pushing it back up, freaking out. And then someone from the store who worked there came running over, and she pushed it back up. She's like, how did you manage this one? And I was like, girl, You don't even know. Believe me when I say I did not end up getting that drink. That was my week, and please pray for me that next week goes better. I just probably won't be leaving my house, honestly. I don't have school for another 2 weeks, but I'm sure that I will have plenty more stories for you when I start school, because I'll have to be leaving my house 5 times a week, surrounded by like 2,000 people. Pray for me. I hope that you guys had a good week. Maybe something happened to you that was quite, humiliating, but everyone else found amusing. If so, feel free to comment so I feel better. If not, then I totally understand, because, I feel this way quite often, because things don't like to go right for me, but that's okay because I cope with it. Okay, well, I hope you liked this video. I hope that it was okay that I ranted to all of you, and I will see you next week. Bye!